Okay, so you know how when they say a toddler's too quiet, they got their hands in something? That's been me. I've been the toddler all summer. I've had my hands in a lot of stuff, including a triathlon. So why did I choose to run a triathlon? It was just next in the natural progression of things. You know what I mean? Running half marathons, duathlon, which is running and biking, run, bike, swim, triathlon. It was just the next thing. Hello. Today is April 30th, and I just registered my dad and I for my first triathlon, which is going to be on July 30th. But I hadn't swam since 2019, maybe? 3-4 years since I started dyeing my hair. Obviously, because chlorine and hair dye don't mix. But I'm doing a triathlon in 2 months. I don't even think I own a swimsuit that's not for fashion purposes only. I don't think I own a swimsuit that you can get wet. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. I actually think I was more excited about the triathlon than the duathlon, for sure. I'm gonna show you all of it. I'm gonna show you all of it. We're gonna debrief. It's gonna be great. Keep on watching. Good morning. It is 5:10 a.m. I'm feeling pretty good. Did I get all the sleep that I wanted? No. But, you never really sleep on race day. I always say that. And it is the truth. You really need to sleep. You never really sleep on race day. Well, the night before race day. Anyways, I'm glad I woke up so early because I realized that my watch was not on the charger. So, I have about an hour to charge it, so that's good. And I'm about to go take my TikTok of all my stuff laid out. I have my gushers and my sushi for breakfast. I'm gonna drink some water and get dressed. So yeah, my mom is going to this triathlon. This is my first time my mom is seeing me in a multi-sport event because last year she wasn't able to come to the duathlon. So this is gonna be really fun. This is her first time coming to this space because it's in the same space as the duathlon. And my friend Maxie is coming, and I've never had a friend come to my races that wasn't in it. I've had my friend Zoe come to a 5K because she was in it. I've had my cousin Mackenzie come to a 5K because she was in it. But I've never had a friend come to spectate. So I'm very excited. Let's go get dressed. I'm also glad that I woke up this early because to do a vlog and make a TikTok at the same time, it is not super hard, but it does take extra time. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that I have time. I don't have to rush and rush and do the clips and go back and do the clips and none of that. I'm excited. Good morning. It's triathlon day. I can't believe it's triathlon day. All right, so the suit is on. I put a sports bra underneath it. The other day when I went to the pool, I didn't have a sports bra underneath it, but I also didn't run. And yeah, running without a sports bra doesn't seem like it's going to be very fun for more than 30 seconds. And I have to run 2 miles. So I put a sports bra underneath it. I'm a little bit concerned about how I was going to do in the pool, but I'm also it's going to be 90 degrees. I think 88 actually. So it's going to dry off. I had to dry my, speaking of drying off, I had to dry my shorts because I went swimming 2 days ago and it has a bike pad in it. So there's a bike pad on my butt. There's padding on there because it is an all-in-one suit. That's why I wanted to wear it. So since it is all-in-one suit and it has padding in the butt, when it's wet, it soaks in more moisture. So the suit was dry, the padding was not. I had to dry that with a blow dryer. What was I saying about the suit? Oh, so when I did the duathlon, I had running shorts and bike shorts. And when I did duathlon, I was just running and biking. But I had to change my shorts. I had to layer my shorts on top and then take them off because when you bike, you need shorts with padding in them because the bike seat is uncomfortable. But when you run, you can't run with the pants with the padding in them because the bike shorts have too thick of padding and they start sagging down because they're not made for a triathlon. So this suit is all in one. I also been swimming in a Target swimsuit, which I love, by the way. Shout out to my swimsuit. However, that would have been a lot of things to change. So I had to change out of my swimsuit, put the shorts on top, take the shorts off. That would have been too much. And you have to keep your transition times down. So since it is such a short race, the person in the session kept saying short race. I'm like, this is the most difficult race I've ever done. But it is a short race in terms of distance. So it's 400 meters in the pool, 8 miles biking, and 2 miles running. And since it is such a short race in terms of distance and time, you don't want to add 5-10 minutes to your time by changing your clothes. So all-in-one outfit just came in. I have not biked in it yet or ran in it yet because it just came in on Wednesday. But I have swam in it, and that's what I'm really concerned about. I feel like you can pretty much do the other two and anything that is long enough. I have thighs, so anything that is long, we're good. I have all my stuff laid out upstairs, but I need to put it into a bag. So first I'm going to go do my hair. Go get my hair ready, so come on. So I'm gonna be using the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Color Anti-Fade Conditioner. I'm gonna put it on my hair. So I put conditioner on my hair before I get in the pool, just so that the water can't penetrate my hair as much. I do have colored hair. I don't think I have like fragile hair in terms of like it's just uniquely brittle, but it's fragile in the terms that I've like bleached it and dyed it a million times. So conditioner first. I really do love this conditioner. This, and hold on, let me show you something else. Cara Color conditioner and conditioner, and these have color in it. So this one has rose gold and this was hot pink. I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Lauren, your hair is not very colored right now. That's because I'm fading it out. So now I've stopped using these to fade it out because I have a hair appointment on Tuesday, and that has been very helpful for all my black girls who want to do triathlons, and for all my girls with colored hair who want to do triathlons, because that's the reason why I didn't do a triathlon last year. I was like, what am I going to do with my hair? Because my hair is #1 priority, and swimming, like, how am I going to do that? Let me tell you how you do that. First of all, this conditioner. Because I use Olaplex products, of course. However, Olaplex is like $30, $40 a bottle. And I have to put this on my hair every single time I go to the pool, before I go to the pool. So I was like, I need a more affordable option. So, this right here. Tresemme Keratin Smooth Color. First of all, it leaves your hair very, very soft. And it got my curls popping. And it was less than $20. Shout out to them. I want to do a braid deal with them so bad. So bad. Because these are the questions I looked up when I started training for my triathlon. I'm like, hold up. What am I going to do with my hair? So yeah, you put this on first. Of course, I use a swim cap. However, a swim cap is not going to keep all the water out of your hair. It really keeps the hair out of your face, but it doesn't really keep the water out of your hair. So yeah, I put this on before, and then when I get home, I'll wash it out. And yeah, my swim cap did come off in the middle of the pool, but like, I had conditioner on my hair, so we were protected anyways. If you want to see me do a video about how I protect my hair as a person who has color treated hair, like really color treated, and as a black woman in chlorine, let me know, because I can talk more about that. All right, let's move on. Okay, everything is now packed in the car. Our bikes are already in here from overnight. Our pumps are in here because I keep getting flat tires, LOL. Towels here. Bag full of stuff is here. Shoes are here. I'm taking my breakfast with me to get in the other car. And then I have my bag full of a change of clothes. So, woohoo. The reason I eat sushi for breakfast before every race, if this is your first vlog with me, welcome, subscribe. I do fun things like this all the time. But one time I went on a run and I had sushi before and I felt like I was floating on clouds during the entire run. So now I just eat sushi before any type of race. It's a tradition. Let's keep, roll the clips. Let's go back to the clips, roll the clips. Good morning, we have now arrived. Mom, say good morning to the vlog. Hey kids. Yeah. So when we first got to the arena where the race was going to take place, we had to go in and get our bibs and our little ankle monitors things, show them our ID, get all our things, get our t-shirt. Time to take everything out the car and come outside and set everything up. You want to set things up in the way that you're going to need them during the race because you want to keep the transition time low as possible. Laying things out strategically, parking your bike in a strategic place kind of near the exit of the event that you're going to need it for. All of that matters. Okay. Helmet. Sunscreen. Socks. Shoes. I should probably lay my shoes the way I'm gonna put them on. Clothes. I'm gonna need this. This goes here. Biking glasses. And then I'm gonna need the water stuff in here. Gotta get it in.
Lauren and Lauren's dad. Timeless combo. Timeless duo.
So usually in these type of races, you have a bib that has a chip on it, and that will keep track of your time, and it also shows that you're in the race. You can't wear the bib with the chip in the water because it is still paper, so that's a bad idea. So we have these ankle monitor looking bracelets on the entire race. We do put on the bibs once we go on to the run portion, and for the bike we have the numbers on the bike as well as the number on our helmet, and we keep the ankle on the entire time. But just as far as markers for volunteers, people on the streets, because they are open streets, they close them down, but if you have to go to work that day, then you can still come through. So it just helps everybody identify everybody and also track our times and have waterproof chips.
It's just 2-1?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you the most excited for this race in particular, Lauren?
Swimming. I never swam in a race before.
Okay, we're hearing that this is your first triathlon,
Yeah.
but not your first athlon. How do you feel like
My first athlon.
How do you feel like this is going to be in comparison to her duathlon, Dad? How do you feel?
Awesome. The first triathlon, first daddy-daughter triathlon. She did a phenomenal job on the duathlon.
That's right.
And it's not that hot out here.
Right, it's so nice. How are you guys feeling about the weather out here? For real, for real. What is it feeling like?
Yeah, I feel like the faster I finish, the cooler it's gonna be outside. So that's
right.
Definitely something that's gonna keep me going.
The objective is to finish.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the objective.
I don't have a time to beat. So
And you guys got to say hashtag always real talk.
Yeah, always real talk. Always.
Oh, yeah, always real talk.
That's a given. Race. This is my last one for a while. I'm trying to wash my hair. I don't know. I had to wash my hair so much. I don't know. So how they lined us up? When we walked in, they lined us up from the first number to the last number by our bib numbers, and that was based off of our registration and the time that we said it was going to take us during registration. When I registered my father and I said 30 minutes because I haven't swam since 2019. Okay. I never been in a triathlon. I didn't know. I said 30 minutes because it sounded like a little outrageous, but it also sounded like it could be true. Like it sounded slow. I didn't want to put a time that was going to be faster than what I could actually do. So I just put 30 minutes. So there was me, my dad, and then one boy after us. We were at the end of the line, but I'm very, very thankful to God for that because that helped us have less traffic.
Here they come, the champions, the brown champions.
Okay, so let's talk about the swim. So my swim time was 13 minutes and 19 seconds. I was expecting it to be 15 to 17 minutes, so I was really proud of that. My watch said 12 minutes. I'm like, hey. But I will say my chest was on fire. My chest was on fire the entire swim. So when I was training, I only got up to doing 3 consecutive laps. So 75 consecutive meters. In this race, in this swim section, that was a 400-meter race, right? It's a 400-meter section of the swim. And that's a lot more than 75 meters. That's about 16 laps. Well, it is 16 laps straight. So 3 laps versus 16 laps. Ooh, yeah, my chest was burning. But I will say the swim was the most fun portion of the entire race. The only thing that I wasn't really prepared for was traffic in the water.
Lauren's still going. No swim cap. That can't stop her. Nothing will stop her. She's gonna keep going.
Good job,
halfway done. Only maybe 6 minutes of swimming. Uh-oh. Oh, he's waiting for her. Look at her dad waiting for her.
there's less people near us. However, there's still traffic in the water. So if you do a triathlon in a pool, first of all, you can do it in a pool, you can do it in open water. So there's triathlons in open water where there's rivers, you know, lakes, things like that. Then there's pool. I only think I ever want to do a triathlon in the pool. That was a big thing for me. My grandma was like, "Oh, is this going to be a pool?" Yes. I don't think I ever do the open water. But in a pool, you have to think about the amount of space there is, and there can be a lot of traffic. So you have people in front of you that are perhaps slower than you. You have people beside you. You have people who are in front of you, but in the middle of the lane, so you can't pass them on the left or the right. So you have to kind of just keep in mind that you might not be swimming full throttle the entire time, because you might have to tread a little bit, because there's people in front of you, there's people behind you, there's people on the sides of you.
Great job. There you go. Last leg of the race. Look alive. 2 more laps. 2 more laps, Brown team. 2 more, you got it. Push off the wall, right. How are you guys feeling after that swim? Now they're making transition. You got him? You need some help? How you feel? Go, Lauren, go. Go, Dad. And she's off.
All you gotta do is keep pedaling. We're not spelling no days.
No days off. Woo! Go, Lauren! Woo!
So, because the bike ride was 8 miles long, and the furthest thing that we did from the venue, we have no videos of me on the bike. Just know that it happened. And just know that it took how long? 36 minutes and 33 seconds. The thing about the bike is that it's the most relaxing event, I feel like. I feel like it's the easiest to lose sight of what you're doing and relax and kind of cruise a little bit. That was my fear. I'm like, please don't cruise. Please don't lose sight of the fact that you're in a triathlon, because I knew that the biking was going to take the longest time, and I wanted to, cut down on it as much as possible. I did use a road bike, so, the bikes that you see the most, you see them on the road, you see them outside, you buy your little cousin a bike, that type of bike, instead of a triathlon bike. I have a triathlon bike, but it wasn't going to be ready to be used by that triathlon. So mountain bikes do move typically slower. I wasn't the only person in the race without a triathlon bike, and I did the duathlon without a triathlon bike. If you were like, oh my gosh, I don't have a triathlon bike, but I have a regular bike, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Another thing about, American triathlon rules is that you cannot use earphones. So I did not have earphones on for any of these events, including the bike ride. And it only kind of bothered me, or not even bothered me, it only kind of, made a difference during the bike ride. So I just sung, Elvis movie soundtrack to myself out loud. Because, I run without music, so it wasn't like, no music, what? And I've always swam without music. I know they have underwater headphones. I'm not that pressed. I've always swam with my thoughts and ran with my thoughts. And on the bike, I'm just like, let me just sing a little music. It's 40 minutes. Let me just sing a little music to myself. But that's just a note. So because I just ran 5K with my friend and I didn't have earphones in. And she's like, what? So if that's going to be a thing for you, then maybe prepare and look to see what your triathlon rules are. But yeah, no headphones during this entire thing. For safety reasons, of course. Okay, so once I got off my bike, I was tired.
It's Lauren! Go, Lauren! Woo! Woo! All right, they're changing for the last event, 2-mile race, 2-mile run. Let's go, team. You got this. Run for your life.
I was tired, but it was time for the run. And I feel like I did not fuel and hydrate well enough, because my legs felt like I was being stabbed in my calves. But my thing with the run is I didn't work as hard on training for the run, because I've ran races before. It was only 2 miles, which is less than a 5K. I was like, I'm just gonna do it with heart. Literally, I was like, okay, the swim, I have a strategy. The bike, I have a strategy. I've been practicing that. The run, I'm just gonna go out there with heart and willpower. And that roll a clip.
Got this, Lauren. You can
do anything. You can do anything, Lauren. You can do anything. Get the water. One last sip. One last sip. And that's it.
You got this. Run for your life.
One last sip.
All right, Dad. Come on out of there.
Last leg of the race, Lauren. You got this. Woo!
Let's go, Lauren. You got it, Lauren. Just a little while longer. There you go. There you go. Lauren, Dad, coming up the rear. Last quarter mile. Yeah. Come on, Team Brown. About 100 yards to the finish line.
481 coming down with her dad. She's running her first triathlon. She's awesome. She's a black woman. She's doing it. We love her. Go, Lauren! Go, Lauren!
You get yours, Dad?
The end of the race. Keychain. She did it. She's a triathlete. She's doing everything. She's climbing mountains. Really? Hold the sign, hold the sign.
The race is finished. We got our drinks. Now that I'm done training, I can drink drinks with sugar in it and don't even care. Woo! I have earned them. I would change into my clothes, my regular clothes.
Go, Lauren. Woo!
And I will debrief with y'all later. So, this is my first triathlon. It was on the backs of 75 hard. So I completed 75 hard in May. I ran one 5K in June, and then I just really trained for this. I spent a lot of time in the pool. Shout out to the lifeguards that saw my form and helped me, because let me show you what I was swimming like in the beginning. And my swim technique today is much better. All in all, I had a lot of fun. I think that breaking up the events is kind of like more mentally stimulating for me. I feel like it is almost like a, what is those things called? Almost like a relay. It was almost like a relay, but except for I was doing all the parts. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely do another one. The next one's in September. I'm not. The thing about triathlon is like you have to train 3 separate sports. It's already August. I just did the last one July 30th. July 30th is practically August. I'm not gonna be ready in time, but I would love to do another one, and it's probably the most fun I ever had in a race. Mostly because by the time you're really tired of an event, it's time for the next one. You're like, oh my gosh, my chest is on fire. I can't swim no more. Oh great, well it's time to bike. Oh, I don't want to bike no more. I'm tired. I'm wore out. Great, well it's time to run, and then you're done. The race environment, as always, with Triathlon events was great. It's beautiful. I love the triathlon community. And you know, my family came out and they really supported me. You can hear them talking through this entire vlog. So shout out to them. Let's talk about my final times, shall we? So all in all, the triathlon total took me 1 hour, 22 minutes and 40 seconds. The swim took me 13 minutes and 19 seconds. The first transition took me 1 minute and 52 seconds. The bike took me 36 minutes and 33 seconds. The second transition took me 1 minute and 23 seconds. The run took me 29 minutes and 32 seconds. And I had no penalty time. And spoiler alert. This is my first time. This is my first time ever placing in a race, and I have a golden rule where I do not run races that they don't have medals. If you watch any of my other running videos where I'm talking about running, or even see my vlogs, you know that I do not run races without medals. But the Try It Now series, they don't give out medals, they give out keychains. For like the triathlon, for the duathlon, I got a keychain. But this time, I'm very impressed. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, go check out my other running vlogs. You may like those as well. My first half marathon, the DC half marathon, and running the Las Vegas Strip. Also, check out some of my other videos. Well, we have a lot of fun here. We make piercing content, influencer insiders. So if you want to know more about the content creator career, being a full-time influencer, how to know if brands are scamming you, how to pitch yourself to brands, I make videos on that too. And what I mostly do here is teach you the ins and outs of makeup. So, if any of those things interest you, subscribe down below. We're almost at 40,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. If you want to see more about what I put in my triathlon bag, or just see more of me and the gazillion, trillion, billion things that I do, check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Raggedy Royal. And go to my TikTok at Raggedy Royal to see my bucket list series where I do different activities. I try different cuisines, different fast food restaurants, and triathlon was one of the bucket list items this summer. So go check it out, and I'll see you all in the next video.